Hello, everyone. Today we will do part 2 of a business phone call. This is a situation when you are the person the caller is looking for. Let's look at some dialogues first. Informal.
Is this Liz?
Speaking.
Oh, hi, Liz. This is Gildong from ABC Company.
Hi, Gildong. What can I do for you today?
Is this Liz?
Yes, it is. Who's calling, please?
It's Gildong from ABC Company.
Formal.
Hello, may I speak to Liz Lee, please?
This is she. May I ask who's calling, please?
This is Gildong Hong from ABC Company.
Oh, hi, Mr. Hong. May I ask what this is in regards to?
I'm calling to ask if you would be available for an in-person meeting next week. I would like to finalize some details for the year-end party.
I will be out of town from Monday to Wednesday, so I'm available on Thursday or Friday.
Would Thursday 2 p.m. at your office suit you then?
Sure, I will pencil you in for 2 p.m. on Thursday. See you then.
Thank you, Miss Lee. See you then.
When you pick up the phone and you are the person the caller is looking for, you would say, speaking, or this is he, or this is she. When you pick up the phone and you're supposed to say the first line, then you would say, hello, this is Liz Lee from Liz Lee English. How may I help you? Hello, this is Liz Lee from Liz Lee English. How may I help you? Or, Liz Lee English, this is Liz. How may I help you? Liz Lee English, this is Liz. How may I help you? Or this is Liz speaking. This is Liz speaking. Or, hello, this is Liz. Hello, this is Liz. When the caller didn't identify himself or herself, you would say, who's calling, please? Who's calling, please? Or in a more formal expression, may I know who's calling, please? May I know who's calling, please? Or you could also say, may I ask who's calling, please? May I ask who's calling, please? In the person's point of view of who's receiving the call, it would be nice if the caller tells you why they called. For example, I'm calling to make a reservation for a party of 4. I'm calling to make a reservation for a party of 4. Or, I'm calling to complain about your services. I'm calling to complain about your services. However, if the caller doesn't mention it first, it would be rude to just say, what is this about? What is this about? Or, why did you call? Why did you call? Instead, we should say, may I know what this is in regards to? May I know what this is in regards to? Or, may I know what this is about? May I know what this is about? Note that this is applicable when you do not know the person very well or when you have never made a call to the person. When you already know it is that person who would pick up the phone, or you have already called that person several times, you would say, hi Gildong, this is Liz calling from Liz Lee English. How's everything? Hi Liz, I'm good. What's up? We would usually say the normal greetings. Let's now talk about arrangements. When you would like to ask when that person would be available, here are some expressions that you could use. Informal. Are you free next Tuesday? Are you free next Tuesday? Can you make it next Tuesday? Can you make it next Tuesday? Can we meet next Tuesday? Can we meet next Tuesday? What about next Tuesday? What about next Tuesday? Is next Tuesday okay? Is next Tuesday okay? Does next Tuesday work for you? Does next Tuesday work for you? How does next Tuesday sound? How does next Tuesday sound? Does next Tuesday sound good? Does next Tuesday sound good? So the answers to these questions would be, I'm free next Tuesday. I'm free next Tuesday. Tuesday is okay. Tuesday is okay. Tuesday works for me. Tuesday works for me. Tuesday is fine. Tuesday is fine. Tuesday sounds good to me. Tuesday sounds good to me. For formal situations, questions. Are you available next Tuesday? Are you available next Tuesday? Would you be available next Tuesday? Would you be available next Tuesday? How does next Tuesday sound? How does next Tuesday sound? Would next Tuesday suit you? Would next Tuesday suit you? Is Tuesday suitable for you? Is Tuesday suitable for you? Is Tuesday convenient for you? Is Tuesday convenient for you? What date or time is most suitable for you? What date or time is most suitable for you? What is your availability next week? What is your availability next week? What does your availability look like next week? What does your availability look like next week? Most job interviewers would use the last two questions, what is your availability next week, or what does your availability look like next week, when they want to check the candidate's availability for an interview. To answer these formal questions, here are some expressions that you could use. Tuesday suits me fine. Tuesday suits me fine. Tuesday would be perfect. Tuesday would be perfect. Tuesday would be great. Tuesday would be great. I am available on Tuesday. I am available on Tuesday. Tuesday is most suitable for me. Tuesday is most suitable for me. Tuesday afternoon would be most suitable. Tuesday afternoon would be most suitable. Tuesday between 3 to 5 p.m. would suit me best. Tuesday between 3 to 5 p.m. would suit me best. So let's wrap up. Today we talked about what to say when you are the person the caller is looking for, and also we talked about making arrangements. We would usually say speaking, or this is he, or this is she. When you would like to ask why they called, the most commonly used expression is, may I ask what this is in regards to? May I ask what this is in regards to? In terms of making arrangements, you would say, would you be available next Tuesday? Would you be available next Tuesday? Or if you would like to give them more choices, you would say, what is your availability next week? What is your availability next week? Next time, we would talk about how to say no to a proposed time and how to reschedule. Thank you.